Hey everyone, it's JD Asajan here on another episode of FortuneBuilders.tv, and today I'm going to be talking about a very important topic for us as real estate investors. For those of us that are in the residential redevelopment space or even the wholesale space, it's talking about contractors. And specifically, that first meeting with a contractor. And if you haven't been to the rehab bootcamp that Paul and I teach, we spend a whole day talking about finding, locating, and pre-screening contractors, and we actually practice with everyone in the room this elevator pitch. And the elevator pitch is that first time you meet a contractor. And it's so important, not only how you present yourself, how you carry yourself, but also what you say. Because once you go down the road with someone, down the wrong road with someone, especially a contractor, it's impossible to back up and go down that right road. And that initial elevator pitch, that initial meeting, in my opinion, is the most important aspect of setting the tone with any and every contractor. And what I want to do is I'm going to actually practice it. I'm going to deliver it right to you, the viewer, just like I would a contractor, and then I'll kind of break it down when I'm done. All right, so here's how it goes down. I walk onto a job site sometimes. You know, I stand tall. I walk up to someone. Who's the foreman here? Who's the general contractor? Oh, it points over there. Hey, Mr. Contractor. How you doing? My name's JD Asajan with CT Homes LLC. How are you? Great. I'm here to talk to you about my residential redevelopment company. My company renovates hundreds of properties with my national network of investors. We have a predetermined scope of work for every job that we do. We have a very detailed system for the work that we do. So you never have to worry about guessing what is going to go into our projects, okay? Let me tell you that we're not a retail customer, so I don't want retail pricing. I need to have the absolute best wholesale pricing. But what I can do with my system, if you can give me good pricing, is I have the ability to move you from job to job to job and keep you busy, and you won't have to worry about where your next check is coming from. We have a high level of quality that we need in our jobs, and if you can deliver that quality, I love to pay contractors and work gets done. I love to pay contractors and work gets done. Because when I'm paying you as a contractor, our houses are getting done, and we're moving you on to the next project, and we're having a lot of success together as a team. Would you like to make money in my system? I mean, who is not going to say yes to that? Right? Now, that's my version of delivering that elevator pitch, and there's some key points that I go over in that. And actually, if you download the download below me on this video, you'll see those points that I go through. And what I just want to briefly touch on is why I say what I say. It's not enough just to walk up to a contractor and say, "Hello, my name is JD. Here's my card. I do real estate," and act like a mouse. You have to stand tall, stand proud, whether you're a man, whether you're a woman. It doesn't matter who you are. You have to carry yourself a certain way. If you don't respect yourself and deliver that respect to someone you're talking to, they're never going to respect you. And a contractor is no different. They're going to take as much as they can take. And that's why you have to set the tone from the first time you meet them. So telling them that who you are, introducing yourself, looking them in the eye, and standing proud and tall is important. Letting them know right off the bat that you're not a retail customer. You just cut the legs out right from underneath them. Look, I'm not a retail customer, so don't give me retail. I'm not a retail customer, so don't give me retail pricing. You got to let them know that right off the bat, and then tell them what they need to give you, wholesale pricing. And if they do that, what are they going to get? They're going to get continual work in your national network of investors. And whether you have not done a deal yet or you've only done 1 or 2 deals, if you network with other investors in your area and you find a good contractor, you better damn well believe you'll be able to refer that contractor and deliver on that promise. The other thing we always say is I love to pay contractors when work gets done. And use the word love and stretch it out and pause. Because they will have never heard that term that someone loves to pay them, because they've probably been screwed on other jobs, they've probably been held up on payments. You know, these little, they're not little, but they're subtle differences, and they're very important and specific, that if you say them the right way, that's how you get your pricing down. That's how you find guys that will listen to what you have to say. That's how you keep your jobs under budget. And that's how you get things done and make money in this business. And for those of you that haven't been to the 4-day Rehabbers Bootcamp that Paul and I teach, you got to get there. You absolutely have to get there. And you can call the customer service number below me on this video also to get more information about the next 4-day rehab bootcamp that Paul and I teach, because not only do we cover this elevator pitch, but we also cover a heck of a lot more. But I wanted to share that one quick bit with you because it's, in my opinion, the most important thing in setting the tone with the contractor. The next segment of the show I want to talk about is our deal or no deal segment.
Deal or no deal?
You got a contractor that you just you don't set any context with, and you don't have any sort of elevator pitch with. And you got that contractor who you deliver the presentation I just did, proud and tall, look them in the eye. The deal or no deal, the contractor that you deliver that elevator pitch to right is absolutely 100% the deal. And I can tell you from experience, because I've done it both ways and I've seen our students do it both ways, if you don't have that, set that tone from the beginning, you're going to get screwed. I can't say it any simpler. All right, in our last segment, I want to get to our thought of the week, our quote of the week.
Quote of the week.
This week's quote is, "It's not who you were, it's who you are. It's not who you were, it's who you are." And what does that mean to us? Well, if you didn't know about the information I just shared, or you have done it a different way, it doesn't matter. You can start now and you can do things differently. What matters is what you learn from this show right here and take forward. And that quote was actually by someone that I admire very greatly in the music space, a gentleman named Brandon Boyd, the lead singer of Incubus. Awesome band, one of my favorite bands, and a very good quote from a recent song that they just put out. And it really reminded me of how I used to do things, and how, well, through education and surrounding myself with the right people, I do things differently now. And I want that same thing for you. So download the elevator pitch that I have for you. Call customer service to get to the next boot camp. See you on the next show.